Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today it's going to be a little bit crazy story. Viewer discretion advised. I'm sorry, don't mind me. So anyway, today I just want to talk about a big Christmas party I went to with my second baby daddy. Sorry, keep up. Second baby daddy, and it was a shit show. Like literally shit show. So I want to tell you today of how my Amazon little ponytail came off, my Aldo earrings, my heels broke, and I was walking barefoot, running for dear life in DC on the cold street. It was about maybe 25 degrees. I'm not too sure. When your blood gets pumping, you don't really know you're hot. So we went to a Christmas party. It was his in DC, and basically we were always going back and forth, back and forth. We were always toxic. It wasn't a good relationship. Thank God I'm out. So in DC, so it was very nice. It was open bar. It was 2 level. They had like the little bougie food, like the steak, the filet mignon was maybe that little. Open bar up and down. It was very nice. It was really bougie. Everything was fine and we're all having fun. Everybody's having fun. I'm eating his coworkers. They even have like a little dance room to everybody to mingle in. People are drinking, dancing. They're doing little speeches, talking about, I guess, how much they made, all the bougie stuff. So, now I really don't drink, like I said in I think the previous videos. I really don't drink. But basically what happened was he had too much to drink. He can't control his liquor, clearly. A lot of people can't control their liquor. If you can't control your liquor, this is the best lip gloss, sorry, from Amazon too. If you can't control your liquor, you shouldn't be drinking. The fuck? So, he kept drinking. He was drinking a lot. And mind you, my daughter was with his stepmom at the time. And DC is like an hour away from us. So he drove, I rode. So basically, he gets too much to drink. Like I said, a lot of people can't control their liquor. He gets too much to drink. I'm kind of telling him, hey, why don't you just kind of slow down? You know, you still got to drive. We're an hour away. Chill out. Like, you don't got to drink this much, baby. So he didn't want to listen. I guess he thought I was trying to tell him what to do. So at that point, I was like, cool, you can drink. Well, I don't really care. Just get me home. So I was like, oh, the dance, everybody's running into the dancing. They want everybody to go run to the dance. So I'm like, okay, let's go dance, let's go turn up. At least just let's listen to the music. So he's out there, he's dancing. I'm at like a little round table, and it's just where everybody's putting their drinks, cell phones, or whatever. So I'm just kind of standing there filling out the scene. Only person I know here is him. So I'm filling out the scene, and it was a nice looking Middle Eastern guy. He came over and he was with, it was one of the girls that worked there. So I think that was her date. But he had just politely came over and said, hey, can I just put our drink right here? I want to go dance out with my girl. Cool, buddy. Don't mind me. I'm just standing here. So he asked me to do that. And at that point, both of them, they Scorpios. They're crazy. Insecure, crazy, controlling. When that guy came over to ask that, I guess he thought he said, hey, can I get your number? I want to talk to you. Let's hook up. Huh? How did you get that from that? That man was over there for like not even a few seconds, put his shit down, and then he literally ran out there and went to go dance with his girlfriend. So I go over there to go dance, try to see what he was doing. He was talking to his coworkers, my baby daddy, the second one. And he's like, fuck off. And so I'm like, all right, this shit is already about to go. I already see where it's about to go. So I walk back. I'm like, I don't even know why he just said that. So he goes out to one of the tables to take a jail call. And I was like, okay, I'm ready to go. Can you just take me home? He had an attitude. He was like, so he got on the phone to his friend that was incarcerated and was like, you hear this bitch? She just asked to go home. So, I'm looking around. Who's the bitch? I'm looking around trying to see what's going on. Who's the bitch? Who are you talking to? Because it's not me. He gets back on the phone and he says, she was just talking to a guy and they was trying to, oh yeah. Huh? I said, What are you talking about? I said, that guy asked to put his drink down and his phone to go dance with his girlfriend. I don't want to hear it. You're a whore. You're a slut. Okay, this conversation's going nowhere. So, again, I said, can you take me home? Like I said, it's DC is an hour away. I want to go get my car. I want to go home. He said, y'all, you hear this bitch? She want to go home. Tell that bitch to get an Uber. Yeah. Wasn't me. So after he had said that, I just went out of control. Yeah, because who are you talking to? You're not talking to me like that. You know, you brought me up here. You're going to take me back. I'm not paying for no Uber. I'm not getting back. Da da da. After that, shit show go wrong. He came back at me, and like I tell you, this was a ballroom. He came back at me. That's when we just started tussling. We was just fighting at that point. I know people had started noticing and kind of rushing over there. And I had got away. I went to the bathroom. After that, he kept saying broke bitch, screaming all this crazy shit, da 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 da, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, more blah blah blah, just talking out his ass. And at that point, he either dropped his wallet or keys. I don't know. I was taking one of them because if you're not going to take me home, I'm going to disable you from getting home. You feel me? I took his keys. At that point, when I took his keys, I ran outside because it was like this area where like it was other stores and restaurants and bars. But like I said, it was freezing cold. So I took his keys and I ran out. So I'm by myself at that point. I don't know who I called. I called somebody and I was telling them, yo, he's tripping. He's drunk. He's not trying to take me home. He's acting like a psychopath. So at that point, he comes outside. Mind you, it's like, I don't know nobody. It's just me. And then he brings like 3 coworkers with him. He's like, bitch, give me my fucking keys. Give my fucking keys. Give my fucking keys. Like, he just keep repeating that. Bitch, take me home. Take me home. Take me home. At that point, gets my little Amazon ponytail, throws it. First item gone. Pushes me up against the wall. I remember it was the boyfriend that he said I was trying to get with. His girl was like, get off of her. Get off of her. Don't you see she's struggling? It was a brick wall, and I mind to you to this day. He threw me up against the brick wall because my back hit it. When it hit, we both fell. So at this point, we're just rolling around on brick. 20-something degree weather. Keep up. 20-something degree weather. Like, just fighting. He like, bitch, get my keys. Get my keys. Get my keys. He chokes me out. I'm still on the ground. He just banging me out. And the dude is like, oh, honey, let's just mind your business. Let's go. So he's trying to skedaddle up out of there. She's like, no, she looks like she needs help. I'm calling the police. I'm like, oh, no. I got to go. You trying to call the police? I got to go. Like, I'm not going to press charges on him. Stupid mentality. I'm not going to press charges on him. I'm not going to do none of that. Like, lip busted, ponytail. Seen the ponytail. Just got it from Amazon. It was a nice shit. Aldo earrings. He ripped them out. That was gone. I think I only found one, but I didn't keep it. And so he's still screaming. They got him like pinned up against the thing. He's still screaming, get my keys. That bitch won't give me my keys. Get me my keys. So he's going crazy. I'm still laughing. So I'm like, bro, she trying to call the police. Shut up, bitch. I don't care. Like, he's screaming. Okay, you don't want help. Cool. If they come arrest you, I'm not getting you out. You can just keep screaming and acting like a crazy person because I don't give a fuck. So I still have his keys, mind you, because he's still saying, pussy bitch, you ain't getting in my car. I'm not taking you home. Find a way to get home. You're not getting in my car, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So I took his keys. I ran before the cops got there. I seen flashing lights. I didn't know what was going on. I ran before the cops got there. Okay. So at that point, I just found because it was late. It was like 12, going on almost 1 in the morning. I just ran. I ran into this bar. And the people seen I was distraught. It was like a couple people in there still sitting at the bar. And I was like, I'm going to get a drink. And the lady was like, this man was like, are you okay? Is everything okay? And I'm like, yeah. I just got into an altercation with my child's father. I'm just trying to run away. He won't take me home. So I'm gonna keep his keys. So I'm sitting there. He's like, oh, my wife is a domestic violence counselor. Why don't you talk to her? So, you know, when people keep asking you what's wrong, you're going to start busting down crying. Like, if nobody asks you what's wrong, I was good. Like, don't ask me what's wrong because I'm going to bust out crying like I did. And so they're like, you don't need that. You're okay. We can get help for you. You don't have to be a statistic. Can't even talk. A statistic. You don't have to be a statistic. A statistic. There you go. And I was like, I'm good. I just wanna get home. He's threatening not to take me back to our home or my car so I can get my keys. And I can go home. And so she's like, "Oh yes, that's one of them. They like to control. They like to feel like they're in power. Blah blah blah." So at that point, I'm like, "Okay, yeah, just let me get my drink. I want to drink. They about to close anyway." So I don't know how they found me because nobody knew where I was at. I don't share locations with this nigga or nothing. His coworker come in and I hear he called my baby daddy. "I found her. She's in here." Okay, bet. So I'm telling the people that's beside you, they about to come in here. You about to probably get crazy. So mind you, it's about closing time. It was a nice classy bar. I'm sitting at the bar. I see him just start banging on the window. "Give me my keys. Give me my keys." I'm like, "Oh, there he goes. There he goes." They're like, "Are you going to need help? Are you going to be okay?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I don't care." So he gets in. He gets in the door. So I'm like, "Oh, crap." So I'm sitting at the bar. I'm staring off like this. Like I don't even know. I don't even see him. I don't even know he's there. Like, I don't care. I'm staring off like that. So I'm like, what's up? I don't even speak. He starts tapping me. He says, "What's up?" So, like I said, I'm still just sitting there. He said, "Where are my keys? Where are my keys?" He said it, I don't even know. He had to say it about 50 times. He kept saying it. So at that point, when I kept ignoring him, I said, "I'm drinking my drink." He kept getting mad because I wasn't telling this nigga where his keys is. Like, "I'm not telling you where your keys are. Leave me alone. Stop asking me that. You gonna take me home or not?" So at that point, he keep asking me where his keys at. He get mad. I lie to you not. He grabs the back of my head and bangs it on the thing. It took about the man that was serving the drinks. He came across the bar. The man that was saying his wife was a domestic violence person. He came and grabbed him. His homeboys had to come get him. His coworkers to get him off of me. It took about 4 to 6 people to get him off of me. And he's like, "That bitch has my keys. Y'all playing. Y'all playing." He started throwing glasses. They shut the whole bar down. They locked this man outside. He's still banging on the window like a crazy person. They're like, "We're going to call the police if he doesn't leave. Are you okay? Are you okay?" At that point, I'm just sitting there because I would have fought him. Win, lose, or draw. I can't fight. You got my head bent down. My I couldn't move my hands or anything. At that point, he's still screaming. So at this point, they come back in, "Man, we're going to need you to give him his keys." That's what the coworkers say. "But fuck off. I don't even know who you are. Quit coming in here asking for his keys when I'm not going to give him his keys. I can't get home. I'm not paying $100 to ride no Uber." This time it was human. It was crazy stuff going on. You're not about to get me in a car with somebody going that far away. Like, you're going to take me home to my car, or I'm going to figure out how to drive that stick shift, baby. So somebody else had came. He's screaming in the street, "That's my child's mother. That's my child's mother. I love her. You can't do this to me. Give me my keys and stop trying to separate us away." He's a Scorpio, crazy. They're off balance. Back and forth with that. Back and forth with that. I love her. Hate her. She's a bitch. She's a whore. Let me get in the car with her. You guys don't understand. Don't keep us away. It was just crazy. Like, it was crazy the whole night. Finally, they were like, "You're either going to have to give him his keys," or I said, "I'm not giving him his keys until he can pull the Lyft, Uber, whatever app, and he paying for it. Like, it's over $100. I'm not getting in." That time, lip busted, shoes don't know where, still had my little mink coat, and ponytail gone. I was still in the street somewhere, I'm not sure. So everything was gone. And by that time, I don't know, it was some mediator. It was some guy on the street. He did the mediation or whatever. And at this point, I was tired. Like, fingers was broken, bloody, scrape marks. Felt like I got hit by a tractor trailer already. Like, usually you don't feel that shit till the next morning, but I was already feeling that shit. So we ended up, are you safe or whatever? He got calm or whatever. And we ended up hashing it out or whatever. I don't even know, because then he cussed out the parking lot attendant. It was horrible. It was horrible. Crazy night. So, ladies, don't go back to the same bullshit. You get hit once, they're gonna do it again. Like, don't, cause like I said, I popped up on them first. You're not about to call me no bitch. Try to embarrass me out here. Say you're not gonna take me home, bitch. You about to get knocked in your teeth. We got the tussling, rolling, choke me out, bang me out, whatever, busting my lip, all that shit, bar, hair, whatever. Don't go back, cause they're gonna keep doing it again. Like, if you go back, they're gonna be like, okay, this hoe soft. She gonna keep going back. He not gonna do it again. He's so sorry. He said it was the liquor. Next time, what's it gonna be? Oh, I wore something too short. Oh, it's the liquor. Oh, I was looking at somebody. Oh, I was laughing at a joke. Every time it's gonna keep being something else, something else, something else. So I'm glad I'm out of that relationship. I'm glad I'm not getting treated like a $2 whore. You brought me to this thing, you're gonna take me back, baby. And don't mind it. This is supposed to be wrinkly. This is the new look. But yes, I got plenty of stories. I'm gonna keep posting. I'm gonna thank y'all for your subscribing. Thank y'all for likes, comments, subscribe. I appreciate y'all, and I'm gonna keep posting. Because I do gotta get into my inmate stories and all that. So that'll be my next, probably some of my next stories. But thank y'all for listening. Bye.